Hi everyone, I'm Greg McKeown and I am so excited to be getting together with you at the 34th Annual Family Conference. This is going to be special, and a big part of why is because of you. To run a business is hard enough. To do it in families, that takes every dynamic that is challenging in family and every dynamic that's challenging in business, puts them together, multiplies them, and yet there are wins to be made, intergenerational benefits that are alluring and pull us forward and even call us to the work. And so I am so excited to be able to take the research that I've been doing for the last 25 years in New York Times best-selling books like Essentialism and Effortless, and also a new set of research that I have been completely consumed with for the last 5 years that I think has the power of relevancy right now for you. Because what you want is to be able to build a legacy, a contribution that spans for generations. I mean, for some of you, your aspiration will be to build something that doesn't just outlive you, but lasts 1,000 years. Tremendous things, but what gets in the way? What's the bottleneck to all of that? It's not obvious. It took me a long time to be able to pinpoint it. It's not talent, it's not strategy, it's not execution. No. It is the way that we communicate. It is our ability to understand each other or not. That is the pivot upon which everything else turns. Well, just think about it in your own experience. Where did you learn to communicate? Was it not with your family? And what happens if what you learned was in some way limited? Is it like the limited communication that we inherit is advertising itself? It doesn't announce itself. And so we just take that forward into our relationships all through our lives, into our businesses if we're running a family business. And we don't even know that that is sort of like the glass ceiling, the limiting factor. Wittgenstein said it this way. He said, "The limits of my language are the limits of my world." That is so true, so literally true in family businesses. Well, I'm preaching to the choir. Is it not true that when you feel misunderstood, nothing really works? Is it not true that when you feel understood and can talk about the real issues that are happening under the surface, in a way that's safe enough that people can talk about what they really mean and hear what they really mean, that they're able to do something special, they're able to build tremendous success and momentum? This is the factor. And we, fortunately, don't have to learn 100 different communication models. What I have found is that there is literally one single model that all high-performing teams and families utilize. It's true across industries. It's true everywhere. A single approach. It's a little like Anna Karenina's famous opening lines. There's like an infinite way of being unhappy in families, and one way of being happy. Well, I just ruined the quote, but you know the one I'm talking about. Well, that, as it turns out, is literally true when it comes to communication and building relationships that are healthy instead of fragmented, that are successful instead of strained, that are transformational instead of transactional or troubled. And that is exactly what I want to share with you. The one true way to be able to communicate so that you can break through to the next level of contribution, not just for you, but for generations after you. I'm so serious about this. In my own experience, my own mother was remarkable and broken. Two things can be true. It has been my entire life's work to make sense of that, to give words to what was once wordless. And I have found that that changes everything. 25 years on since I discovered that for the first time, I see an entire world of difference. A really happy marriage that's healthy and thriving in my own life. 4 children, basically all grown now, who really try to understand each other. Well, like Bob Dylan says, most of the time. Books that have been read by millions of people, a successful business, all of these things. And it grows out of this key discovery and change. There's so much more to talk about. There's so much to do in a world that is not just distracted anymore like it was when I wrote Essentialism, when we were in the middle of the information age. No, now we are in the AI age where the defining characteristic isn't distraction, it's disorientation. We're disoriented now. We are drowning in noise. And the word noise comes from the Latin nausea. Isn't that just how it feels? When we can't communicate, can't understand each other, can't deal with all of that incoming emotional disconnection and overwhelm. It's not information overload, it's emotion overload. Truer words have rarely been spoken when it comes to family businesses. Well, this is what we're going to pick up, go into in depth, and I hope and trust will be a blessing to you and many generations after you. So looking forward to being with you. Thank you.